let's see how they go. So, Abdul,
Wow, brilliant.
Arsenal, really good performance.
Arsenal decent.
So let's see. Let's kick off your rating.
Okay,
A tricky
let's
Fulham.
go.
A tricky
Very-
Fulham
Mitrovic
with a
was-
strong Mitrovic who put you guys to the sword
No,
again.
big time.
Could have scored a few. Ramsdale came with some top saves.
No, there was one at the end. What a save!
I mean, what a header from Mitrovic.
Oh,
man.
no, beautiful, man.
And even
beautiful.
the one from, I think, I can't pronounce the guy's name. I know it's not Shaloba. I think it's Shaloba.
Shaloba, yes, I know
Well,
exactly.
He got it, and
Yes.
Ramsdale came again clutch,
Oh, no,
right?
beautiful,
So I think
beautiful.
that's the right place to start.
Right,
Let's start
go.
with your
Aaron
rating of
Ramsey. Look,
Ramsdale.
I'm gonna go. I think last week was, but I'm gonna go with a decent average of, just because there were match-winning saves, and I'm gonna give him a 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a 7 because I think there were stints in the game whereby he had nothing to do. But sometimes I just feel like when Ramsdale, I mean, there's modernized goalkeepers, I just feel sometimes he's a little bit too slow in releasing the ball. There's sometimes where he's brilliant and sometimes he's just so. I go with a decent average 7.
I think 7 is something he can't complain about. Right?
Yeah,
It's,
I really think
it's a good rating. Shows that he
7.
did well, but there's room for improvement.
There's room for improvement. I'm gonna go straight to our centre backs. You know how I feel of Salibape.
Salibape.
Right, Salibape.
That's a new
solid.
one. Let's get it trending, guys. Hashtag Salibape.
Salibape.
Let's get it out there.
Well done, guys.
At Saliba in all of your comments. Let's get him to notice Abdul.
So
let's try to do that, guys. That will make Abdul's year.
Yeah, man.
So let's
William
do that,
Saliba,
guys.
you're the best. The Kylian Mbappe defender. So yeah. So basically we're gonna go straight. Look, Saliba was not the guy marking Mitrovic. It was Gabriel.
A mistake, I think,
a
from
big
Arteta.
mistake, but I just feel that he went with Gabriel. Gabriel
size,
made that
right?
mistake, his size. Saliba solid again. However, I just felt that in this match, as much as I love Saliba, he got a bit lost now and then. You know, I think after conceding the goal, you could see a little bit of pressure. But it was good. I mean, he played well. So I'm gonna go with a 7. Gabriel, the schoolboy mistakes, my man. I love you. If it wasn't for that passion and desire to get as a winner, I was gonna go with a 5 because at this level, Ibrahim,
No,
you
can't be
cannot be
making
making
mistakes,
mistakes. So I'm going Saliba 7, Gabriel 6.
Okay.
Just because of the goal, right?
Oh, you
I
got
think
it written already.
I got it a little bit written. Benjamin White, as he wants to be called, decent
He
performance.
shocked me. Did he makes those runs?
No, he's
overlapping
brilliant,
runs,
man. Brilliant.
I was shocked with
No,
him, man.
and you know what?
Because he's a tall guy.
he's a tall guy.
So you're not expecting him to make those bombing runs.
Do you
down
know?
the
Do you know
wing.
Ibrahim? And I'm just gonna bring one of our buddies into, and I hope you're listening. He's a Liverpool supporter, Mohamed Amin Desai. Mohamed Amin, he reminds me so much of Mohamed Amin, but because of the power he has, and when he runs, he's running with power. You know, and when he bombs forward, he's like it's like a freaking, I don't know why, like a truck running through. And with Saka, I mean, Saka's more relaxed because Benjamin White is there. So decent performance. However, the game again, when we conceded, you could see the stress.
pressure started coming
And you
on.
said for about 10 minutes there was a lot of pressure. Did well. I think another 7.
Okay.
Look, it wasn't the best performance at the back, and I think we're gonna touch on that with our review. I mean,
Preview.
our preview. We're gonna touch on that, and I'm a bit worried, Arsenal. I'm a bit worried, but we're gonna talk about it. Kieran Tini started. Zinchenko was
Did
small
well
injury.
as an understudy for Zinchenko.
Did very well.
But you could see all are missing Zinchenko on that left.
You know
back,
what? Tini is Tini. The Braveheart. Freedom, Scotland. So yeah, what my William Wallace,
Mr.
Kieran
Bellingham,
Tini,
again to you,
William Wallace.
Mr. Scotsman living in Manchester. So Neil,
Yeah.
who comes on to John Neil.
Yes, how is John Neil?
He's a Scotsman actually, but he
Wow.
lives in Manchester.
Okay.
So yeah, Neil, that one's for
Kieran
you.
Tini,
Yeah?
so my William Wallace, a true warrior. I just feel that I don't know, man. It looked like he played with a lot of pressure. I don't know whether it's a pressure
It's the
Zinchenko's
pressure of
giving him.
Zinchenko, yeah.
I'm gonna go with a dead on average, and I think he can do much better. And I know you're gonna forgive me about this Kieran Tini, but I'm gonna go with a 6. I think that's fair.
I agree with that, yeah.
A good 6 for him. I'm going to just write it down there. I want to quickly...
Just while Abdul is talking, Abdul likes to write things. So please don't be distracted by that.
Sorry.
No, not sorry.
Can I show everybody our...
This is the famous black book.
Yes, we needed to bring it in.
So Abdul needs to write, and I think that brings a real flavor to our content, because he's the one who always, jots down some points for us, and that's what we explore. So, if he's doing it, just know it's to make the content much better.
Thank you, I appreciate that. The unsung hero, we always talk of Mohamed Salah, and I think we had a conversation about this.
Yeah.
And I really believe Mohamed El Neni, the Lion of Egypt.
But a massive injury.
Big injury. And I think we're going to talk about it later. But decent match. Coming on, Thomas Partey, but El Neni every game gives his 110%. He's a warrior. But again, also fizzle out here. It was a tough game. I'm going to go also with El Neni. You're going to forgive me, but I just feel it, guys. If we are going to be challenging for the title like we all hope to as Arsenal fans, we need to improve on this performance. So I'm going to go with a dead-on 7. 7 because he basically kept us together. Xhaka again going into those silly tackles, whatever it is. So El Nene kept us in the game also. So I'm going to go with
a big hole to fill now.
No, huge. Now you've got only Xhaka and you've got Sambi Lokonga, yeah. To play in there. So that's why the transfer market, guys, stay in tune for our next segment, which is our transfer market, and we're going to dissect how important it is in the next day that Arsenal really bring reinforcements in now, really just within a few days. And this is how the whole conundrum can just change within a few hours. So, a 7 for El Nene. Xhaka, again, I love his passion and all of that. And you mentioned that with McTominay. I just feel like sometimes a bit too clumsy, man.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with a 6. So 7 for El Nene, a 6. How's it, Ibrahim?
Yeah, 6.
You agree with it?
I'm happy with the 6
I'm very disappointed, and I love these boys. I think all you Arsenal fans, I love Bukayo Saka and I love Martinelli. But
they struggle against Fulham, huh?
They struggle against Fulham. Saka had brilliant opportunities. Martinelli also, guys. And this goes out for Gabby and Bukayo. If we really want to be challenging for the top honors, we need to take those chances.
But I think they'll come good. I think you expect them to miss some of the chances because they are young and they are developing.
Definitely.
But to Abdul's point, if you guys want to be consistent and want to challenge Man City, you saw the standard Man City are playing at.
Yeah.
And if you just want to be in the same sentence as them, you need to really up your game to be able to get there.
So as much as this hurt me, guys, I'm gonna go straight on 6 for both of you guys because we expect more from them. They're the starters for Arteta. I'm gonna go with the 6. Let's start.
Odegaard.
I'm gonna leave. Can I leave? Can I just leave?
Okay, leave Odegaard.
I'm gonna leave. Okay, can you see Ibrahim? Okay, so this is what I get, guys. I still love him though, but yeah. Let's leave the best for last. Jesus. Decent performance again. Love him, love his runs, love that the champion
he
spirit.
just creates a problem in the back.
Always.
For the opposing defenders, right?
Definitely.
And even if he doesn't get on the score sheet, he allows opportunities for other players to be 100%. Free and to take chances while he fills up spaces that you guys weren't filling up before.
Ibrahim, we all talking of the Odegaard performance. Remember, Jesus makes it easier for Odegaard to kick to click. And if we talk about the change when Nketiah came on, Nketiah was running so hard at the Fulham defense that it opened up wave and space for Odegaard. Yeah. So do not underestimate what the centre forward does, and you as a centre forward know that. Exactly that you guys need to be the pivotal point to move the defenders away.
And it can be a really
it's daunting.
A really tough job with very little rewards if you don't get on the score sheet.
Correct.
But a lot of work goes into it. Yeah.
100%. So not hitting the score sheet, whatever it is, he had a good game. I'm gonna go with a 7 because Jesus, we can do better. Tricky fixture. Happy with the 3 points by the 7. But now let's talk about the captain.
Please don't start with a 10 because I think a 10.
Okay.
I just want to manage expectations with Abdul.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so
because I could see where it was.
Yeah,
going.
okay. I think he saw it in my eyes, right? So, okay, so it's okay. So,
Go
Could
for
we
it.
go
I'll
with a
knock
look
you
here,
down.
look here,
I'll
look here,
knock
look
you
here?
down.
Look here. It was magical. It was honestly I think I messaged you and I told you it was like a conductor at an orchestra.
100%.
Martin Odegaard, you are my conductor at my orchestra. You see, my pen, my big pen, and that's how you were going. And you were just going. And you were going. My man, and I hope Ibrahim doesn't knock me down, but I'm giving you a 9 because you were absolutely brilliant. And I think you can get better. But give me a 9
I mean,
for my captain.
I would have normally given him an 8. But the way and the passion Abdul is showing and the conductor movement, just for that, I'll give you the extra 1. So
9.
You can
Thank
rock
you.
him with the 9. Yeah?
He's on a 9. Well done, Martin Odegaard, and I hope you just improve. And I hope
I think he's realizing his talent. We touched on it last week, but I think his ceiling is still high, and I think he's only going to improve.
And you said something very, very
the captaincy.
About the captaincy. Ibrahim just mentioned it now with Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Some players, when they got that armband, it just takes them to the next
They
level.
elevate their game, and Odegaard is one of those guys.
Odegaard's one. Mikel Arteta, after Arsene Wenger, I think I just love this man. Right, so Arteta, I'm going to definitely go with, and Ibrahim, I'm going to tell you my reasoning why. Right, I'm going to go with an 8. Right, average performance at the 7 was fine, but Arteta at that moment, and I think we also spoke about it, and I remember looking at the left-hand corner and looking at the 59th minute, and Mommy, if you are watching, my mom and I always used to look at Arsene Wenger and we used to say, he always makes a change on the 60th minute. Always makes a change on the 60th minute, but it's an impactful change, you know? 100%. It's a change that's going to make an impact. And some managers leave it too late.
Yeah.
And if you leave it too late...
Oli was responsible for
right,
some of those
he left
changes.
it too late. And again, with the Arteta, you need to understand, he's a courageous manager. He's an ambitious manager. And when he brought, I think, Jesus off and he brought Nketiah on, that changed the whole game. It changed the whole game, and that's where we could push on and really, really push and get the winner. So for that, and just for that change, and at the right time, and for spurring the boys on, I'm going to go with an 8.
And that's what you need your manager for, right? Once the players come on the field, it's up to them to play, right? But it's about him, moving the pieces on the chessboard, as they say, to make that impact. And his changes were impactful and changed the result of the game, right? So I agree with that.
So we'll go with 8. So wow, guys, please
really amazing
don't forget.
Yeah.
It was good. Don't forget to please drop in the comment section your guys' ratings, whether you agree with us or not. We like your guys' feedback, and we thank you so much, Ibrahim. Just one more time, the competition, guys. Don't forget. Please subscribe. Retro Football ZA. Please, let's follow him on Instagram. Follow our page on Instagram. I think if you comment, I think Ibrahim is it.
So
let's go through it again, Ibrahim.
Yeah. So I mean, thank you to Retro Football _
really
ZA
appreciate it,
for coming to the party with this type of competition really early on. We appreciate it a lot. As Abdul said, don't forget to take part in the competition. All you need to do, subscribe to our channel and share our content with your friends and family, and you stand a chance to win a really beautiful t-shirt, football jersey of your choice, from the Premier League, La Liga or League One. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate your time, really appreciate the comments and feedback, and we will catch you in our next segment. And as always, we gunning to Old Trafford.
Cheers, guys. All the best.